Easter show time again, folks, and Creature Corner is at the show and ready to roll. And we've got Pet of the Week, so stick around and don't go anywhere. We've got Farmer Josh talking to us today. Farmer Josh is into pigs. Welcome to the program.
It's good to be here.
Tell me about the pigs you actually breed.
Well, there are a lot of show pigs here which get judged in the ring. I actually breed mine for meat, so mine get judged on the plate. Mine, you can come in, you can pat a pig so the kids can get to see what they feel like, and I also do a pig washing demonstration, and the kids love to see it happening too. So
So what do you like about pigs?
They've all got their own individual characters.
They are characters, aren't they?
They're extremely intelligent. They're much smarter than a dog or a cat.
Really?
They like to play.
You can train them to do tricks and that?
You can, yeah, just find out what they like and bribe them.
Bribe them, that's it. So they think through their stomachs.
Definitely.
Could pigs pretty much eat all the time, 24/7?
They'd give it a fair crack. We don't feed them all the time, especially if you're selling them for meat. You don't want them to be too fat.
How many pigs do you have?
Just 30 odd sows. So I'm a smaller scheme of things. I normally sell mine at 10 to 12 weeks of age. They're omnivores like us, so if given the chance they would eat meat. They love their vegetation as well. They love rooting around in the ground. Their digestive system is a lot like ours. If they get sick, you just give them a jab of penicillin and that clears them pretty much right up.
I've heard their DNA is quite similar to ours. Is that true?
Pretty close. That's why we can use their heart valves in operations. Insulin is harvested as well for people with diabetes, and there's many different uses.
Your pigs, do you get to know them? I mean, can they become pets and companions?
They can. We've got a miniature pig, Minnie, who gave birth at the show, and she's more like a pet. She's 6 years old. Normally with the sows, just for production, you'll keep them for 4 to 5 years, and then you'll rotate them out and get some new stock in. In the span of 12 months, they can have 2 complete litters weaned and still be pregnant again. Gestation period is only 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, and they normally drop 24 hours either side of that.
How many piglets do they actually have at a time?
The average is 10, but I've seen a litter of 16 before. When they're born, they can weigh up to about 2.5 kilos is the biggest one, but normally 1.5 to 2 kilos for an average size piglet, they old. And by the time they're 6 weeks, they can be 25 kilos, 30 kilos. By 12 months to 18 months, they can weigh up to 250 kilos.
How did you get into pig farming?
The old man, so just continued on. Yeah. I find that they do best in a moderate environment. A bit like us, really. They're happy with the mid-20s. There's a lot of work that goes into them. So from when they're born, they've actually got teeth that need removing, because the teeth that we remove are so sharp. They're called eye teeth, and they can slash the teats off the sow. They've still got teeth in their mouth, but those sharp ones we get rid of. Pretty much just keeping an eye on them, making sure mum doesn't roll over and squish them. When she starts to wean them, normally I leave them another 3 or 4 days and take them off. And we've got to feed and water them every day, clean out their pens, find a way to get rid of the pig poo and
fertiliser?
Yeah.
What do you have to feed them to get really good pork out of them?
Well, the protein. Pellets are chock full of protein as well, but if you can pick up bits of bread and stuff like that just to fill them up as well as with the protein, that's what makes them grow so quick.
Do you enjoy the Easter show?
Yeah, I do. I think it's better that the public become more aware.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always around so they can ask me whatever questions they want. And no questions silly.
It's been great chatting and meeting you. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers, thank you.
And now for the star of our show, the Pet of the Week. We've got a gorgeous little lady for the Pet of the Week, guys. Tilly. She's a 7-month-old who was brought into the Sydney Cats and Dogs Home. She was just abandoned. She is the most gorgeous black and white little kitty. Lovely, playful, very inquisitive, loves everything. Gets on with all cats. She'd pretty much suit any sort of family that's interested in having a little cat. Not quite a kitten, she's not quite a grown-up, but she's very, very receptive to everyone and everything. Very easy to look after. And she is litter trained as well, which is fantastic. If you want to meet Tilly, remember the number 9587 9611. We'll see you again next time on Creature Corner, guys. Thanks for joining us.